Abraxas Precipice is what we play every week. No, I'm just kidding. It's every other week now. Hi, I'm John. I am the Game Master. Always it says there in my little name tag. It's kind of fun. And we play the Expanse role-playing game forever into eternity. And occasionally we get to like kind of like scoop up some new people. We con some new people into it. And even some people just happen to get sucked into our little orbit, which is kind of what we call it now. Welcome to Nisaba Sin Phase 7. We are joined tonight by our very good friend, long-term. I mean, Jake, would you say long-term friend is a good way of putting it? I mean, you've been playing this for 3 of the 4 years.
Yeah, I love honorifics. Long-time friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod, I'll take it. Friend of the actual play, yeah, that's all good stuff. And I want to make sure that everybody out there tonight can go find out more about Mr. Mundell here. There is a link to various things, including something very special he wants to talk about. I believe it is the Liberty in North Korea.
Hell yeah. I'm on a lifelong... It never ends. I'm always raising money for Liberty in North Korea. When people escape North Korea across the northern border into China, they have to then escape China, which is a whole other task by itself. So Liberty North Korea helps find North Korean refugees in China and get them the last mile to South Korea or wherever they'd like to go. It takes about $3,000 to, for sleeping bags and blankets and food to rescue one person, and I'm at $900 for this goal. I'm trying to rescue one refugee. So anything you can contribute is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your humanity.
Are you talking to me? Okay, I didn't realize. Okay. Whenever someone mentions humanity, I just kind of tune out. I don't think it's reference to me. No, but it's a great charity, great way to help people out. Jake has been working with this for a few years now, I think. And it definitely seems like one that is worthwhile. That aside, you can go find Jacob, also that link through anywhere on the internet and follow him and let him know he is a very funny guy. Didn't you just win like a comedy show or something?
Last night I won best set and at an open mic here in Chicago, and I've got 2 showcases coming up next month, and November 21st in Chicago at the Babs Comedy Club in Oak Park. I'll be doing a 15-minute set. So yeah, if you're in the Chicago area and you like funnies from a guy who acted in a sci-fi show once, then come see my jokes.
I got the market for you.
Yeah.
So cool, man. No, that's good. No, I'm gonna say, like, dude, Chicago's a good town for comedy. That's not like winning a little open mic night in Chicago is no joke. That's impressive.
And actually, I don't know if she'd want me to say her name, but like, shout out to this person. I did announce a comedy set I had at the Laugh Factory, and an Expanse fan drove in from Indiana. So wow. Shout out.
So awesome. Cool. So yeah. Cool. I think that's great. And for those out there in TV land that are whatever Twitch land is, I don't know how you want to call it. Guys, you can find out more about us everywhere through this link. You can find Abraxas Precipice there. You can go follow us all on social media. Everybody's stuff will pop up in the chat during the play. You can go follow Scott, Mike, Cal, myself, Donna. Donna's not gonna make it tonight. Donna's not feeling great. It's just stuff's going around. But you can all follow us and check us out everywhere. Furthermore, if you like the show, if you want to help us out, if you want to make this keep on happening, you can go check out our merchandise over at Calgarrett Tower. That always helps. There's also some cool stuff by our good friend Michael Shung. If you like skateboards and wizards, we got that shirt for you. Not and in no particular order. That's the beauty. You could be a skate person, or you could be a wizard person. Who
exactly.
So we're very fluid with our skate wizard continuum. Yes. And then last but not least, if you want to, you can also support us through our Patreon and our Ko-fi. We just launched our second bonus episode of Phase 7 with Scott's character Zin. So if you want to get some background, you can go check out the backgrounds of Cal's character Frankie and Zin. Sin, is it Sin or Zin? Sin. Okay, I keep on saying Zin like a Zinfandel or something like that. Like you're a wine. Or like
you call him whatever you want to call him.
Oh my. Like that.
You mean
now.
Zin, like that tobacco that Gen Z loves so much?
Yeah.
It's like Chew reimagined. It's just Chew, but it's modern.
It's like they banned.
You
smoking.
didn't invent the wheel, Gen Z. It's all trends.
It is all trends. It's funny too because I had whenever I meet someone in high school in town, like at the old high school I went to, I can point to the place like, oh yeah, that right there, that's where they used to let kids smoke on campus. That's where that portable is where I learned Spanish. That's where they let kids smoke on the campus beforehand. But they traded smoking for Spanish classes. Probably a good move. And then, but last but not least, Kofi and our Patreon there to join up. But I'm done babbling, guys. I've been babbling all night. We're gonna go ahead and do our opening sequence. We'll be right back with Abraxas Precipice, the Expanse role-playing game.
I'm AI though. I'm not real.
I assure everybody there in Twitch that Jacob Mundell is real. I'm sorry. I have to. The show will not stand for that. All right. So it's your second full day in New Birmingham. The day one was interesting, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. So, what was your first full day of recovery? Your first day of being back on planet side under gravity? Sin, this might have been a little rough on you physically for a bit. It's been a little while. You're under thrust for a while, but now you're back in actual full on gravity. You've had treatment. Your bones can adjust. It's still always kind of makes you a tad queasy here.
Is it a strong gravity? What is the gravity here?
It's gonna be let me see, it's high or low. It is a tad high. It's about 1.02 Earths. It's within reason. It's a bit higher than Mundus's Edge or Aethra. Yeah. So I'd like to hear from everybody here. You guys are put up in a hotel, individual rooms, pretty nice actually, nice digs. There is a lot of a shocking amount of the material in the rooms is not synthetic. There's actually genuine cowhide elements in the rooms. Very high class. Food was good. They gave you guys got some I don't know what would be some good food here. I don't want to say barbecue ribs. I don't go that far, but they gave you guys some ribs. It was pretty good, actual cow ribs. They're actually serving you up some beef already. Whether or not you ate is a different story.
What's the ratio of vegetables? Are there vegetables?
I believe you're referring to a thing called macaroni salad.
Oh, great! Sounds just.
But there's
filing that away.
They do have some vegetables in there. There's an onion topper on the ribs. You kind of see they just rubs here and some of the flavoring.
Some lumen onions.
Yeah, lumen onions. There are some mashed potato type situation going on.
But the color green doesn't make a ton of appearances.
No.
Okay.
And if it is there, it's something that used to. It's an oversight on their part. But
yeah, I got it.
Yeah, and the food is I would say for Thin, the food is particularly bland by your Belter standards. You're used to a little more spice, a little more flavor.
I always carry some spices in my.
You got your little hot sauce. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I thought you were genuinely gonna bust out a fucking hot sauce bottle. I was about to lose my shit, Scott.
That would be
God.
great. If this had pockets, maybe.
Frankie's definitely hey, Sin, can I get some of that?
Yeah, here.
You Tabasco it up a little bit. You can feel it hit your palate a bit more. It is always weird eating food under full gravity at times, though, because it sinks into your taste buds a little bit harder. But it's good. The Tabasco and steak actually not a bad combo. But is there anybody that would hold themselves from partaking of the beef ribs essentially? And this is for lunch, I should add too. This is lunch. This is not.
Yep. Well, I had that airport burger too, so I'm sampling things. I'm not going heavy on everything. This is all, and I'm filming the whole time. It's like a big unboxing video.
The ribs are okay. They have a little bit of seasoning on them, but it's not like Belgian cuisine, something you've partaken of a lot. The flavors, it's not that it's bad. It's just not like there. Like it's not like it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste good. Like it just kind of exists.
Gorman would be fully sampling. I would also be taking samples and putting them in vials to collect because I want to like check out all the food, and I would definitely I'm assuming it's bland by my standards too. So yeah, he's just kind of like, but you know, I'm like eating a whole rib, just like pulling the bone out, just like I'm going all in.
Not do the whole Fred Flintstone thing on it. Gotcha. You do, Gorman, though, you do have samples. You also have a small analysis machine, too, with you to, like, do some brief analysis. It's not going to do in-depth analysis, but it can do a little bit of analysis. But, yeah, this is genuine cow meat. It's legitimate, like, bovine meat. So it's not background. It's stuff. You do have to admire that, like, the texture of it is kind of impressive. That one you will get.
Pulling it up. Okay. I'm playing with my food. Yeah.
I'm role playing with my food. Okay, I won't talk about that. Frankie, you get a little bit of Tabasco sauce. Okay, spices it up. Reminds you, you know, you back in the service, you got like, you know, shit on a shingle or whatever it is, and you'd be like, you know, someone who's got the hot sauce, like someone spice this thing up, you know, or give me some powder, you know, throw a little bit of hot, heat on it here.
And all that time I spent on Belter ships. Too, just like trying to get used to eating Belter food.
Yeah, they like to spice it up, man. They don't take it bland. Okay, so yeah, you guys get to the meals. It's nice, and they kind of leave you alone for it. You know, they serve up like there's like water. There's also like they provide like, you know, if you want some beer, but they seem to be really kind of building this up from. It seems mostly just for Myrtle and for photo ops and the like here. But you guys get a nice luncheon. And you're basically told that the following day you will be going to, as VIPs, to a football game, an intramural high school football game in space. You know, that's kind of how it's going. But you have like a whole evening here on the planet. The planet's got a pretty good hour cycle. It's not too off of Earth. It's maybe like a 27-hour cycle. So you have a little more daylight, a little more you know, nighttime here, but and you guys are in the city. So
what's the weather like here? Is it Texas like, I guess?
No, it's not Texas like. Well, it is dry. All things considered, it is dry. It's a little hot. It feels like a better version. If you want me to compare it to Texas, it's like a better Texas in terms of like there's still a bit more moisture and still not as hot as hot. But it does come off as like you can kind of like give me an intelligence check there, Zin. Give me a check here.
I have a little bit of intelligence, not much.
That's all you need.
11.
11. Okay. Yeah, like I don't know. The weather just seems kind of weird here. It's a lot different than like Aethra, like Ramunus's edges, because like that place is like land. It's like, you know, it's tidally locked, so the weather doesn't change as much. The weather here though seems like it could change. Like you're in a nice season right now, honestly. Probably the nicest time to go. That's probably why they had you come at this time of the year.
Very nice.
Yeah. So let me get you. I'm gonna get you. By the way, I'm gonna get you the names of the high school teams if you're ready here. There are the. It is going to be the. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, that bad.
Like a normal name. It's like one of the names that came out was like the Heavenly Crocodiles. I'm like, no high schools ever calling themselves that. There is the Hot Gus, like Gus, like wind.
Okay.
Versus the they get a different name here. Versus the Bears.
Go Bears!
Go Bears.
Yeah, it's a very extreme.
What kind of bears?
Just
the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. Yeah.
Scott and I are both in Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want the full name of it's East Side High. It's East Side Highs versus Plains View Gus.
Now, given the way this society seems to be built, is this one of those high schools where the whole school, or the stadium at least, is bigger than some towns? Like it's like one of those mega
big
facilities.
Stadium, yeah. It's like this is a large stadium. It can probably hold like 20,000 people.
Awesome.
It's not like the biggest like arena in the place, but for a high school game, this is pretty exhaustive. It looks like it's for some sort of like conference title or something. Yeah.
What kind? Are we in the game yet? Is it like
no?
Or,
okay. You guys are just kind of looking at the previews of the game. Like you guys are walking around. There's like commercials for it everywhere, and it's kind of weird because it's like they have these like high school students like smiling and showing off their football stuff, and like but it's done in such a way that's like it's like professional. Like
what kind of concession stands do they have?
You're not at the arena yet, but based on what you've discovered, they have like junk food. I mean, they are like, you know, because they have access to dairy, there is like deep fried butter, you know, that kind of stuff. There's like some serious junk food, but they have like, you know, you can get burgers and like you can get like a sloppy Joe or something like that.
Breakfast pizza.
So there is like other food. There is like junk food and stuff.
Yeah. It's not just straight up like Texas barbecue or like steaks and everything. They do have other food here, yeah, by all means. But and there's like sweets. There's like you can get cotton candy, you know, popcorn crap. I mean, stuff like that too. They have all kinds of stuff there.
Does it look like the kids are being used for like advertisements too to promote? You know, there is certainly sponsorships. It seems like there's like a lot of the teams are kind of sponsored by various ranches. So like, and these appear to be ranches around that, like, you know, and like you also notice like some of like the name of the ranches match up to some of the players' names. So this might have been their parents or something like that. You know, like their parents. Yeah. They got the rich parent who sponsor it, or be the booster team or whatever, the booster club or whatever it is. So it's kind of interesting, like seeing the dynamic here. But it almost comes off as okay. Does anyone have sociology?
Let's see.
If you have some sort of investigation or like kind of capacity to get insight.
Yeah, I got investigation.
We'll do an investigation. Roll 3d6 there, Jacob, and add your investigation totals to me. Nice. And let me know what you get there, bud.
17.
It appears that this whole kind of like high school football thing is almost this like local like kind of quasi-tribal thing they have going on. Like there's all the different ranches and they're all kind of in competition with each other, who's the best one. But they don't actually like compete in terms of like who has the best cows. It's like who has the best football team. Mm-hmm. And that indicates that our area is better. But they're not like, it isn't like they hate each other and they're gonna like, you know, hurt each other. It's more of it seems to be this kind of like posturing type situation. It make a hell of a...
some good people.
What's up?
That'd be good people for you to interview there, Mr. Alec.
Well, yeah, and it seems like there's a lot of money tied up, but like in these, you know, like do the families at the center of these ranches, are they kind of like the heads of these tribes, or is it like
it's almost a little feudal at points. I wouldn't go that far to say it's like a feudal society, but it feels feudal to a point. They pay their employees. These aren't like, you know, sharecroppers or something like that working for them. They're actual employees, but they you know, they do have a disproportionate amount of the wealth. They do, and this seems to be a way for them to posture to the other families that are elsewhere on the planet, because there is a lot of distance on this planet between places. It does have a lot of big open spaces.
Yeah, I mean, I want to, you know, Zen, I want to interview these people. I don't know. I think the lead has been buried here because I thought I was writing a story about a city made of steak, but like I don't know what's more important, the steak or the child athletes. I want to find the intersection of these two pillars holding up this culture.
I'm curious to see how long has this planet been going? Like, how long has this civilization been here doing what they're doing?
I mean, they've been here since before the rocks fell. They were one of the earlier colonies that got started. Has
football been there like?
No, they didn't start this up until about like 10 years after the Inaros thing.
Okay.
After the Free Navy conflict, and they started getting their agriculture running again here and everything, especially with the substrate from Earth. and some sort of processing that they are able to get a hold of, like it's like substrate processor they could get. But like they're making a real effort to like basically, I don't say terraform it, but like reconvene it into being able to like grow stuff like they used to do on Earth, like way back. Like this kind of agriculture hasn't been done on Earth in like a few hundred years, at least on this scale.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about like big farm, like big ranches and farms. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also slightly concerned about what seems to be child exploitation here. I mean, these are children, and from what I can gather, this is an impact sport, and likely one that leads to lasting damage.
Is there any indication, or can we roll investigation? And on that thought, Cal, on that thought, Frankie, what happens to these kids after their high school career? Do they disappear when they're not valuable anymore? Or do they go on to be famous? Or
it's actually pretty easy to pull some information about that if you want to.
Okay.
I was gonna say, can I?
Oh, you have research. You're the master.
Yeah, since we're talking about this,
Frankie may make a research test. Yes.
As Alex says that, can I hop onto the data pad and see what I can find?
100%.
Maybe search one of these kids' names.
Not a problem. Yeah, you go and you can actually there's like huge sites here locally, and there's a lot of I don't want like all these you see a lot of social media network kind of things where they're showing these kids as celebrities sort of. But yeah, you can go and roll your research test, which I believe you have a +5 to.
Yes.
So yeah, you can go and roll that, and you can get plenty information.
Oh,
Oh wow.
What'd you get?
I rolled 13, 18.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. So yeah, what'd you get on the drama die?
A 3.
Oh, okay. So you dig through it, and a lot of these kids actually, you do see a few names that pop up of these kind of kids that are known for they were great stars and everything. And it looks like a lot of them, what kind of happens is the family of the team, especially if they're winners, the family of the team's company kind of hires them in a higher position. I don't say a cushy position, but gives them a career. You prove you're a winner. So you're starting to see kind of
on the ranch.
Yeah, on the ranch, doing something, some sort of
with the company.
Yeah, the company.
Maybe something that's not like actual physical labor, but
yeah, but not paltry, you're being a door-to-door steak salesman or something, or sell frozen steaks or something off the Swan truck. Nothing personal, anyone sells off a Swan truck. But that kind of stuff where it's some of these guys, some of these kids, it seems for some of the families, this was the opportunity for them to get in good with the family.
With their own families, or
with the families that run the ranches.
Okay, that's different. Okay,
that's what I mean by the families. Yeah, the families, not their family. Not their family. Yeah.
So most people not go to college or anything right after high school.
There is so New Birmingham does have college. Zin, you look into it a little bit. It looks weird. Something just feels weird about it. You can make do you have an intelligence check you want to make about it, or something you want to invest? You want to look into a little more? Or you could ask Frankie opinion on it.
I'd be hey Frankie, while you're doing your research, I'm not really good at the research. I'm good at the talking part, but could you maybe see find some information about the colleges?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm curious because what's everywhere else there's more after high school, but it seems like high school is the pinnacle of a person's life here.
Yeah, it's weird that an athlete star would then go on to a mid-tier 9 to 5 something like that's the reward.
Yeah,
that's not. I wonder if people leave this planet. I mean, but go ahead. I mean, we're.
No, that's a great question. I mean, in talking to Erin on our way out, she She expressed a desire to leave the planet, but seemed like it wasn't really an option for her. I don't know why, but I'm interested in seeing more from her perspective. I got an 18 with a 3 on the drama die, if I'm rolling research.
Sure, don't hold back. So yeah, this is known as, it's called Graham University. And you're looking at it, and you're looking at the curriculum, and they have like, I mean, the first thing they advertise is the ag science, like xeno ag science, which is really like seems like something they're really spearheading. It sounds interesting. It's not really something you've read about like in any kind of academic journals, but apparently they're doing it here, and you can get a degree in it. But you start digging through it, and a lot of it is there is like some business, there is a few like other fields here and there, but it is certainly what you would call like a religious school. It seems to be focused on kind of a evangelical like oriented education and such. And there, you do see that they accept both men and women, and that there definitely is. You can kind of see the campus life is kind of like advertised as a way to like get like basically get your future here. Make sure you have a future, but also like, even meet like your future family members. There's some kind of weird stuff like that.
Get your MRS degree.
Yeah, something like that. There's some kind of strange stuff on that, but yeah, it looks like it's there's like they have like degrees in like, I'm gonna make this. I swear to God, I just made this up in my head. Famiology. Like and it seems to be like basically like how to have a proper New Birmingham family. And it does, and I will mention it looks like there literally is a class on how to ensure your kid's good at football.
Oh dear.
How to raise a superstar.
Gorman,
I will share that information with my friends.
I mean, yeah, I guess you guys are onto something. I was thinking the story really is about steak here, but I think I'm misdirected. So I'm gonna follow what you're all investigating. But yeah, it seems a bit strange. I'd like to inspect these.
I still haven't seen a cow in person yet either. That's kind of.
It's very strange.
I've read about popcorn and cotton candy, but I have yet to taste it. So
I think there are two stories here. There's the steak story and there's the football story. They seem to go hand in hand, if I'm not mistaken.
And the weird family thing. Family.
Yeah, and then the kids.
I will say, yeah, Frankie, you definitely see that there is a very distinct desire and encouragement, we'll say, to put it kindly, of like patriarchal structures for everyone. It is not subtle. You do know historically, I'll give Frankie this because you would have picked up on this. There was a dispute like a few decades ago with the transport union. I didn't say the wrong thing. I got transport union. It's not Star Wars. Hey man, we had the head designer of the Expanse RPG on. He said trade union, and we were laughing. Like, it's harder than it looks, right? But with the transport union, where there was some human rights issue concerns here in New Birmingham, effectively they were engaging in an ancient practice that's been debunked called conversion therapy, and it didn't go over well. They do still offer it here, however, though it is completely voluntary, and people can leave it if they so choose. So they have like they still engage in these kind of practices that are like we'll call barbaric, if you will, but they also they've also decided to make them, if they're voluntary. So if someone's out, they'll let them out. They won't hold them back. But there definitely is a kind of a patriarchal conformist society going on here, with football and cattle at the center.
Now, we the players, playing here, are kind of learning this, but
sure.
These characters, are our characters hearing this for the first? Like, I can do investigate. Like, is this different than the reputation for this place than we heard before we came here? No,
you've known it's been known that it's kind of conservative, that they have a very like patriarchal, very oriented towards like their evangelical faith. It's not a theocracy, but like officially, but it's a theocracy type situation. The transport union has had debates with them, but they're kind of the thing about that is that like, as long as they're not violating human rights, the transport union won't cut them off. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, they're like, you guys want to run your government how you want to. You're not engaging in slave labor. You're not like torturing people. You're not doing this. Like, you're not forcing people into stuff. We can't stop you from we're not going to like cut you off. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The problem with the transport union is their only real power is to like limit your trade or cut you off, and that's like cutting someone off is like you're basically putting the planet on a death sentence potentially.
Well,
and that's like over the line.
I know that a colony can basically control all of its information that leaves the gate or comes into the gate. So I'm just trying to get a feeling for the difference between what the rest of the galaxy or the rest of the, thinks about this place and what's happening here.
They put forth like an image that this is successful and works. And they are like, if you're looking for a better life, a life of meaning, a life of like, fulfillment, you want to have a family, you're not worried about like suffocating in space and the dangers of space, etc. This is the place to do it. There's like a lot of kind of nostalgia, especially for Earthers, which is like, hey, remember what Earth was like before the rocks fell? Well, we got enough guns to make sure no one will ever fall rocks on here, and you can eat what you want. It's very much like that.
Well, I'm getting something else. So I'm gonna, before the game tomorrow, I'm gonna go to like a store, like a touristy store.
Okay.
Like I'm sure there's like a sports.
Oh yeah, dude, the paraphernalia. Yeah, 100%.
I'm an independent journalist, so I don't have a corporate card, but I'd like to just buy some basic disguise shit, maybe a ball cap with a team name and like a jersey, and maybe some sunglasses.
Which team are you gonna go for? The Bears or the Gusts?
I'm gonna ask the clerk in the store which one won't get me beaten up.
He's like, you go in the store and the guy says, well, that depends on which entrance you go in, which side of the arena you walk into.
I think we have a skybox.
Sure.
Oh,
Is he gonna...
okay. Well, in that case, you'll be escorted in. That's a nice thing. You got a skybox. What got you a skybox, sir?
I'm a journalist from off-world, checking out your doing an expose on your steak and your football culture.
Oh,
now.
well, of all the things to talk about, those are the ones to talk about. Look, let me go set you up with this fine Gus jersey. He busts out this like red jersey, and it has kind of this like light gray, like it's like kind of like a wind. It looks like a light gray cloud, like, and it kind of has his cheeks puffed up, and it's like blowing wind.
Nice.
It's like their logo, right? And this apparently, he's like, this is one of the older, one of the kind of vintagey style designs with one of our favorite logos of all time, Gary the Gust.
I love it. I love
Gusty
it.
Gary. It's Gusty Gary. That's the better. I like Gusty Gary.
Gusty Gary. I will take Gusty Gary. Is he gusty because is it windy here on the plains?
The east side. Yeah, the wind blows from the east out here pretty hard, and they get a little bit better on that side. So that's why they have the gusts. Yeah.
Are you from here?
Me? Sorry, that's Plainsview. Sorry, This is from Plainsview. Yeah, they get a lot of the wind gusts. He's like, oh yeah. Born and raised, been out here for 28 years. Remember the early days when it was a little hard. Yeah.
Back when it was hard? Did you it's better now. It's gotten better.
Oh, it's great. We got air conditioning. We got cities. We got all the food we can eat.
Air conditioning in cities. Yeah. How old were you when air conditioning became prevalent?
Oh, that was about 3 years in after when I was about 3. Yeah, when I was real young, we were still kind of recovering after the war.
Did you play football?
I did.
Did your accomplishments land you any kind of job, or are you make you the owner of this establishment here?
He kind of laughs. He's like, nah. Unfortunately, I tore a ligament in my leg during the playoffs. Didn't make it to the finals. And we ended up not taking home the gold that year, but I got a job, no problem. This isn't bad. I get to talk about football all day, and watch some games with some of the youngins and all stuff.
If kids don't get a good opportunity out of high school, do any of them go through the gates? Find something else out there? Yeah,
some of the kids leave. They go out and look for better some opportunities for them that might work out. It doesn't work out for everybody here, but that's how it goes. But we get people coming in all the time that want take a look at what's going on back here. So
here's my last question. Thank you so much for your time. If I were not writing a story on steaks or football, is there what else? What story do you think I could possibly write about? What's the third? What's the third thing I could write a story about with this place?
Third thing, if I was to talk about this, I mean, the love
of freedom.
Freedom.
Okay.
Steaks, football, Jesus Christ, all those.
Oh, okay, that's
but
new.
not in that order. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Hey, thank you so much for your time.
Hey, anytime, friend. Hey, look, that red. It's kind of a red color like this. You know, looks good on you, man.
Thank you. I can't wait.
I'm gonna just remember, you go like this. You go when the crowd starts going. You go. Go, Gus! And you blow out. You gotta blow out.
All right.
It's called the blow. The whole crowd does it, and we're trying to like blow over the competition. It's the whole thing. You're gonna love it. It's great. Just make sure before you do, if you're eating popcorn, make sure to take a drink of water before you do that, though, because otherwise, that man you do that to behind in front of the stands, he's liable to turn around and beat your ass.
Got it. And then I'll record a reel of him and I doing it together.
Yeah, you guys do it together, and you're like that's gold.
Okay, great. 1 million new followers.
Yeah, this is gonna make all the rounds of NPR. All the member stations.
I was like, Alec, you should have got both shirts, and you can swap them out.
I want to. Oh, you know what? I'll get a second one. Okay. I'll get a second one anyway.
You get one of theirs.
I want to share the role-playing space, so I'm good until we go to the game.
Okay. All right. So you pick up your jerseys, no problem. Easy done. They fit. They're kind of loose and everything. All right. Who's next? Who? I want to hear from anybody. I'm in the mood now. Feeling it, guys.
I'm willing to do whatever I need to do.
You wanted to go out and check out some of the local flavor. I think.
I do. I want to meet
Did you want to take anyone with you or invite anybody along?
Hey, does anybody want to go? We're going to go get some drinks. I don't drink, but we're going to have some drinks. We're going to learn about the culture, and we're going to figure out what's really going on here, because there's some weird culty shit going on here, and I don't understand it.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can count me in.
Frankie?
Frankie's going to go. Yeah, we might as well do it all together.
I can find what I'm looking for, and if I need to split off, I'll meet you guys back here.
That worked.
You guys kind of start walking, and when you get closer, as you guys kind of get closer, Sin, these bars are kind of weird to you. Like, they kind of have weird stuff going on the walls and weird stuff going in. Gorman and Frankie, these bars remind you a bit of Martian bars back on Mars. There is like a lot of like old Western stuff on the walls, but unlike whereas on Mars it looked kind of corny and kind of cartoony, this seems like more like, we'll say, rustic. And Frankie, you get a I don't say that. If you saw something you hadn't seen in like say 40 years, how would you feel? Like something you used to see a lot when you were younger, you maybe partook a little bit as a younger person, and it was kind of the cool thing to do and kind of fun thing to do when you're younger, and you saw it. How would you feel? Like what kind of rush of vibe would you get?
Depends on the context. I think that if it's something that I used to do as a child, I might feel a little bit nostalgic.
You definitely did not do this as a child, but you might have done it as a young adult. It's a mechanical bull.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh.
These used to be popular on Mars. Now, whether or not you did is another story.
Yeah.
But you're,
come on, Frankie. Come on, Frankie. Do it.
You haven't seen one in 40 years. We'll say.
You want me to break a hip or something, youngin?
Well, I mean, I remember studying about these, and I don't know.
You put your damn ass on it, then.
I'll try it.
I mean, there we go.
Okay.
But what is it? I don't even know what that is.
So
but
it looks like it kind of reminds you know what's weird about it is it kind of reminds you of like a really shitty looking like sling racer like rig. They used to the gravity fed racing the Belters would do, where they're just basically borderline suicidal. It kind of reminds you of that, and but like they're trying to hold on to the outside while this thing just like throws them around. And you watch some people do it, and there's some guys that are pretty good at it, and you watch a few people do it and they just get thrown off their asses. And the safety here is not, we'll say, first class, but you can tell people have a few drinks before they do this. They tend to. It's not.
I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to go straight up to it. No hesitation.
you're on the. I'm like, it's the other way. You're like facing the.
Okay.
I just imagine.
Oh, you're gonna do the reverse.
I'm gonna need help up probably too.
Okay. So you kind of come up to this guy who's like manning the thing, and he kind of, as you walk in, he looks at you, he goes, "Can I help you?"
I want to try.
He looks over the bowl. He looks at you. He's like, "Look, I get you out of town, off world. You can tell you're a belter quickly. You gotta sign. I'm gonna have to. We usually don't do this too often here, but I gotta have you sign some waivers."
Why?
He's like, I don't know if hoping your physique can handle this, in case you break something or another.
What are you, a wuss? Let me do it. Come on. You don't hear me complaining?
Call me a wuss?
I am. Think I could outlast you on this thing.
I mean, goddamn if you can.
I'm gonna look around at the crew with me and.
Yeah, there's a few. Your character would not know what this is, but there's shit kickers around. And they're kind of watching this, and some of them are like, this one dude you don't even know. You've never seen this guy before. He's not as tall as you. He's bigger. He's a big dude. Kind of comes over. You kind of has like not a scowl, but kind of like kind of comes over like this. He's like, "Here's the thing, son. I really want to fucking watch you ride that thing." And you think you could beat Buddy here?
Yeah.
Shit! He's laughing. He's like, all right, let's do it. He's all, let's put this on, man. He's all right, man. We'll put down some money. So, you see, Buddy goes over to the thing, and he's gonna take his shot at it here. This will be grapple checks. I think grappling would be the appropriate skill for bull riding in this game.
And grappling's what? Is that
under fighting, or you can use strength or fighting, your choice?
Well, I don't really have either, so.
Yeah. All right. This guy goes at it. He rides it for a bit. He manages to hold on for about about 5 seconds. They put it up on like a setting, and he holds on to it for a while. It's not too. It looks pretty violent though. They tuned it up for this guy, and he gets off. He's like, all right. All right, he's bucking around. He kind of walks off. He goes, all right, look, my belter friend here, my new belter friend from out of town. Why don't you go up there and see if you can earn some respect of these folks?
All right.
All right.
Can you lift me up first and get me on there?
Honestly, you're tall enough. You can just it's like much easier for you to get on than it was for this guy.
Okay, I'll just kind of like.
You have a higher leg base than they do.
All right.
All right. So you gotta get on this thing. It's strange straddling it a little bit, but you think you can wrap yourself around it. You're a little more limber than these guys. You think you might be able to wrap yourself around it a little bit longer with your longer arms and longer legs. Roll a strength check. If you have grappling, you can add that, but otherwise it's gonna be strength or fighting, your choice.
They're the same.
Okay. So roll it. Tell me what you get.
I got triple fives.
Oh, okay.
And then +1, so 16.
16. Very nice. Okay. You managed to hold on. And you hold on for 5 seconds, 2 seconds more than the other guy. Everyone's it goes by super. It feels like an eternity on the back of this thing, but like it's over before it starts, and you get thrown off. You take a whopping 9 damage from this. But don't forget to subtract your. Yeah, it hurt.
You subtracted toughness, right?
Yeah, you subtract your toughness and subtract your fortune. And it knocks the wind out of you, and it's definitely disorienting. Like you feel like you remember someone once told you that time's an illusion, and now you're convinced that actually is the case. And so
I'm gonna get up though, acting like I'm perfectly fine.
You get up, and as you get up, you don't notice it, but Frankie, you notice this. There is like a whole there's a flight of 5 shots of whiskey waiting for Sindown. Like on the bar, someone's like, they're like, whoa! Shit. People are hawking, like they're buying. So people like put a bunch of money in and bought this guy drinks. Like, come on over here, yeah, look at this one. Look at this one. We got a real champion on our hands here today. Look at the way he wrapped himself around the thing. I didn't expect that. You didn't really hold on to the saddle so much as you wrapped yourself around like the whole thing, like you're like a slinky or something. I don't know.
I love.
But yeah, you managed to do it, and they're kind of hooting and hollering. and laughing and everything. And they before you know it, like you have like a drink in your hand actually. Like they literally like give you like a bunch of whiskeys here.
Does the praise seem genuine?
It's less. It's not that they're like mocking him. It comes off. It's more that like they weren't expecting to see this tonight, and they're like, okay, we're not going to forget this night for a while.
Okay, so
like,
they are entertained.
They are entertained. They're not mad at him. They're not going to beat him up or something like that. It's more of like, I didn't think you'd do it, but you did it, and tonight you're one of us type situation, right? They got kind of accepting. He proved him. He demonstrated himself to them through their strange and odd rituals of other worlds. So Gorman or Frankie, your friend's kind of like he definitely got like the stuff kind of knocked out of him a little bit. He's a little disoriented. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, is that how they do it, Frankie? Is that how? Did you like? I've never seen it. I'm like.
Oh, you saw it back all the time back on Mars when you were a kid. Yeah.
Oh god.
I've seen real small ladies hop on that bull and cling to it with all they got. You can do it any which way, and that is a way that you do it.
That was pretty cool, Sin. All right.
So they go. All right. So one of the guys, hey. So what, Belcher man? What brings you down? What brings you down here to us? Hey, what do they call us, man? What do they call us? This one dude in the corner goes, they call us Well Walla, and that's the Belcher derogatory term, like for like Earthers and stuff, right? The gravity well worshippers. And he calls us Well Wallas, and they kind of laugh. Go, yeah. What brings you down here to us Well Wallas?
Well, we come here to watch us some football, eat us some steak.
Okay.
Just check everything out. Maybe one of us wants to come live here sometime. I don't know.
Back when the president announced that whole campaign, that advertising campaign, our tax dollars going in for that, I thought it was bullshit. But they got a single Belter down here to come watch football. Worth it. Every penny.
So I don't know nothing about the football.
Mm-hmm.
So do I root for both teams or?
You kind of like one of them. Okay, man. So you just want the kids to have fun. That you're one of those. Okay. That's an approach. Because it ain't, it ain't gonna get you beat up, but it ain't gonna get you far. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just don't want to get beat up. Like, I don't fit in here very well.
Oh man, hey man, I would tell you, you call Paul here. You call Smalls over here. You call Wally over here. And you see any of us out there, man? Someone gives you a hassle, you come get us Buddy over here. Buddy, you got, yeah. Buddy comes over. He's like, hey, Buddy, that was some good ride. This is the guy that you kind of challenged, and he's like, that was some good ride. I didn't think you had it in you, man. He's like, no. He's like, don't worry, man. Anyone that rides like that in our bar, we got your back, man. You're down here. Anyone give you trouble one way or the other, you let us know, okay? But you can do that. You can be one of us all night, man. But yeah, why don't you you really want to be one of us tonight? You got take one of these shots here, fresh whiskey. What we slinging tonight?
Whatever you would recommend.
All right. So they hand you like a shot. You're welcome to down it.
I drink it really slow.
They kind of laugh. It's actually surprisingly easy to drink. I don't know.
It's very delicious, actually.
Yeah, it's a lot more flavorful than like some of the stuff, like the distilled stuff you guys have. It definitely tastes better than ethanol. But
so is it nice, or is it like, I can't tell, is this like plastic flavored vodka, or
no? It's like legit whiskey.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's legit whiskey, yeah.
So no tasting test needed for me.
No.
Before I move on too, I'll kind of like just follow the group of people, the people that are like enamored by this Belter that can do, and see if anybody at any point slips up something that isn't normal for what is perceived to be this.
Give me give me a skill. It can be a perception check. It can be something to that effect. Whatever you got on there. Feel free to roll something there, Scott. It can just be perception too. You can do investigation. I would recommend on your sheet.
Probably.
I just do communication. I'll give you communication. Yeah, do a straight communication check. Plus 3.
14.
14. Okay. You do kind of talk to them. They do mention, some of these guys do mention like they're putting some money on the game. They're betting on kids sports. This is interesting to you because like earlier when you were looking at that university website, they were talking about how like, you know, living like a good life away from like, you know, the vices. And they talked about like, you know, like premarital sex and like drugs and alcohol was not on that list, I will say. But also like gambling. So this seems kind of counter to some of the culture you've seen, but like these guys seem to be just like cool with it. But they don't seem like they're counterculture at the same time. It's really strange.
I'm just gonna try to like melt away into the group and just keep my ears open.
You hang out with them. They're easygoing. They're nice. They're nice people. They take care of you all night. They laugh and you know. Some more of them try to take shots on go take stuff on there, but they talk about the game and everything. A lot of it kind of goes over your head. Gorman and Frankie, you're watching your friend Sin like kind of be, I don't want to necessarily fetishize, but he's definitely like the flavor of the night. And you know, they're treating him well. They're making sure if he wants a drink or he wants some water or give him some food or whatever, they're definitely buying for him tonight, enjoying his company and talking about the football game, trying to explain it to him. You can definitely tell he's not understanding what this game's about at all. But what about you two?
Frankie's gonna look over at Alec and say, and gesture to Sin. You got that?
You said got that?
Yeah, you got that?
Alec,
I'm talking to Alec, but I'm pointing at Sin.
Oh.
Do I have him like? Am I like watching him?
Yeah, Frankie's backing out of the bar.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll thumbs up. And John, can I take an etiquette test?
Yes,
for
you
which
can.
I have a +6 bonus.
You do. You may use your big skill of etiquette here. This is an appropriate place.
I want to listen for any more because you briefly mentioned taxes, and I want to continue to listen for any more taxes. Or how much of this is paid for by the government and what's private, what
Okay.
people are paying
Give me a
for,
quick,
and how.
yeah, go ahead and roll for it real quick. Roll your etiquette.
Right. 16.
There's a resistance towards taxes here, but it when they talk about taxes, it's strange because like it seems like there's taxes to like the government, but then there's also taxes to like the family you work for.
Yikes.
It's kind of a strange setup. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on here.
And there's also a culture about freedom.
Yeah.
The freedom to pay taxes to 2 different governing bodies. Okay. And I mean, I can interview someone again if you want, but I guess I'm just curious, like what are those tithes to your
family
patron
seems
family
like
get you?
it kind of helps take care of like, so the families seem to also have like little small towns and cities that are much more rural. So this is like a big city. This is where the taxes you pay to like the government go, essentially. This is the government city. This is the main city. This place has a spaceport, has all that stuff, right? The individual families can't afford that. However, though, the kind of like families have these ranches they're running, these kind of industry type situations they're doing, and they have like what amount to like, it sounds like what are called company towns almost.
Well, I was about to say company store, like Hershey or something.
Yeah, it's not quite the company store deal, but it's not too far from it.
Yeah. Do I get a sense that all these people are in this bar live here in the city, or are they maybe traveling?
You get the sense that they are more privileged than probably a lot of people on the planet.
Oh, okay. I want to. I'll ask. Zin wants to get out. Zin wants to like explore. When he gets back, I guess I'm curious if he could poke some of his friends and say like, "Hey, I want to see what's the best town to visit outside of the city."
Good.
I want to etiquette their reactions.
Gotcha,
like, leave? What?
So Gorman and Frankie, you kind of back out of the place. Gorman, did you want to follow, or are you want to?
I think what. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask Gorman. Hey kid, you want to come with?
Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm uncomfortable.
I'm looking for some new flavors. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the menu here, nothing special. So yeah, let's go. want to go check out other quiz. Yeah, let's go check out other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff
So
do
I
you
think
look for?
yeah, Frankie's looking for um uh, any kind of signs of underground communities, checking out,
Okay.
trying to find my queers,
Okay.
trying to find my my people who don't fit into this culture.
You can do this through like talking to people, or you can try to do it through research, like looking through online resources. You have a better research skill, I'll say, than your social skills, nothing personal.
No, that's fine. I've got empathy or research, so I'm gonna go with.
I have current affairs. I don't know if that helps either.
You could find out more information about what's kind of going on in town. You could find out like if certain things have happened regarding that kind of community if you wanted to. No.
I've got that too.
Oh yeah.
I have a subscription to advanced news feeds, +2 to current affairs.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Right.
That is
So Frankie, if you want to take a shot at that, or research test, so if you want to take a research test, you could get +7 to this actually.
Okay.
Yeah, you got
She's
a pretty
got
good
that no commercial subscription.
She does know. Great.
no ads. Yeah.
That's a total of 22 with a 2 on the drama die.
Okay. So you kind of pull up and you start digging through some forums here for a bit. It takes a while because like these guys are running ads nonstop for football and like steaks and like clothing. It's kind of like they know what they want to message and they don't stop messaging it. But you do manage to dig through and kind of find some people, like some kind of coded language type situations where there seems to be some, I don't want to call it a club. It's not a club. It's more of like a space, if you will.
Like a social club, not like a dance club.
Yeah, not a dance club. Yeah. And there's kind of like some sort of like social kind of like elements here. There's some places that kind of come off as more friendly known that are kind of cool with things. There is what looks to be not too far from here. One of the places that gets marked that's actually not too far from your location is like a tailor, like a clothes maker. Place that's kind of marked as like this guy's cool or whatever it is. Like there's some dude that works there. It's cool. They call him Willis, and he's supposed to be a little bit older. You can't find a photo of Willis, but like you can find some of his clothes, and like it's interesting because like, he seems to be like his clothes are not cheap, we'll say, and they are worn by some of like the government officials. Like his suits are known for being like having a Willis suit's a kind of a status thing. But he's kind of you get the vibe is that he's a kind of a safe dude to come to some regard, and he has some level of resources. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Do I get a sense of any places for Gorman? Anything that is like a supper club? Like,
okay,
you can go eat cool stuff here and also maybe meet cool people.
There is supper club,
and I'm also curious if there's any like if steak is the main thing, like what are the people who can't afford, like what are people eating if they can't get the steak? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what are the poor folks
so
eating?
Digging through that, you do find that like on the ranches, a lot of the ranch hands and such, essentially, they're eating like it's not like belter food, but they're eating like it's not the higher quality stuff. Like they're not eating necessarily the stuff that they farm or they ranch out or they farm. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Like they're not given access to that exactly, but they do eat what tends to be much more like bulk oriented food. It kind of reminds you, Frankie probably reminds you of like what you would see like on a ship. You know, it's going to be healthy enough, but it's not like high quality, and it's made kind of in bulk. So there's kind of some mixed signals here of what's going on with the ag situation. You can definitely tell there's some sort of like, I don't want to say necessarily exploitation, I wouldn't go that far, but like it's definitely like a second class situation. Or they can't afford what they're farming essentially.
Would they eat it? That's my question.
Or they even eat it,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead, yeah.
No, my question was like, so it seems like all of the places to eat in the city are more expensive and have actual meat. Like there's not anything that's like mid-tier or low tier.
There's like some mid-tier places that are much more like you can go get a burger, ground beef is a big thing here too. You see some places like they don't have access to like pork or anything like that, so there's nothing like that. There's nothing like not a lot of other like actual physical meat. There's not like a lot of places that have like you don't see any places like noodle shops or like burrito shops that you would see up in the belt all the time. The food here seems to be much more like homogenous in that regard, and
less fungus, less fungal based foods too.
There are not any fungal based foods here whatsoever. You don't see like that. You do see like some mushroom stuff, but it's kind of like it's like mostly used as like a topping. It's not really like you know they put some gravy on it. It's not really like fungal based. It's just kind of accentuated with the fungus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know what to do with that information. Yeah, I missed the fungus too. Yeah, I think they need more fungus in their diet here.
They probably need more greens too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got the name of a tailor. I don't know if that's of any interest to you. I kind of.
Yeah, I mean, let's go talk to him.
All right, maybe he'll lead us somewhere else.
It's not a very far walk. You come up to this like business front, and it says like Willis's Well Beans. It looks like a tailor shop. You kind of see it. It's actually like it's strange because like you're not used to seeing places like this. Like you would see places like this in like fancy places on Mars and everything way back, but like not even where you guys are from do they have something like this. Like they have fancy clothes, but they usually just like have someone print them up. This guy's actually like doing it by hand and everything.
Wow, rad.
So
is he open?
Yeah, it's open.
Cool. I'm gonna go inside.
Right. You go inside and you see there is it looks like there is a man standing on top of kind of like a pedestal, like a short pedestal, and you can see there's like tons of like cloth and clothing and kind of showing off like different suits and they're not like I wouldn't call them dresses, but they're definitely like I guess they're dresses. Like they're dresses of like not like ball. Not I don't say not like a big gown type situation. It's more of like a little more reserved, like in terms of trying to like present oneself as in a business type of fashion. I don't say like what do you call that stuff? Not a power suit thing.
Like a skirt suit.
Skirt suit, yeah, kind of skirt suit thing. And as you kind of go in, there's this guy standing on a pedestal, and he kind of like looks at you, kind of glances at you real quick, and then. You hear like someone come from the back, and this like shortish kind of older man comes up, and he goes, "Okay, you're gonna hold still this time, right?" And the guy's like, "Yeah." He goes and starts measuring them, and he goes, "Okay, all right. Well, look, you wanted to fit. I told you it's gonna take 2 weeks. Please don't change shape in those 2 weeks, okay? Next time, I'm going to have to upcharge you on it. Do you understand?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, I get it. I'm sorry, man." He's like, "I know it's delicious. I know that wife of you does a great Sunday dinner. Please, for the love of the suit, take one less trip, okay?" The guy's like, "Yeah, I get it. Okay? No shame. You want it, you get it. But understand, you don't get the suit then." And the guy's like, I know, but I want the suit. He's like, "I know you want the suit. Okay, I know you want the suit. Everybody wants a suit. Everybody wants Willis the suits. I get it. I'm good, okay? Do you want the suit is the question you need to ask yourself next Sunday." And the guy's like, "I do. Write it down. Don't forget it. You want the suit. You want the suit." The guy's like, "Yes, I want the suit." And the guy gets down, and he kind of brushes himself. He looks at you guys, and he's like,
terrified.
"Good evening." And he like walks out. And this guy Willis, this little guy, like he's kind of like got like just a vest on his shirt, kind of classic tailor. He sees you guys, and he goes, "Martians? Oh my!" He's a little taken aback. He's not used to a pair of Martians walking into a store.
A pair of Martians walk into a tailor shop.
Yeah. He's like, "You couldn't start a better joke, I don't think, right?" He laughs and he goes over, "Willis, is it some sort of eloping thing?" Or he's like, "I don't get this too often. I want to know the story. Please tell me the story of how you got here to my store."
I'm Frankie Walker. Nice to meet you, Mr.
Frankie
Willis.
Walker, excellent. Yes, it's just Willis. Yes, thank you. And who's this? And he kind of looked at your face, Gorman. He's like, "Who's this gentleman with a lot of character?"
Howdy, they call me the Squid.
They call you the Squid.
Or
Squid.
Gorman.
Gorman the
Or
Squid.
Gorman.
Excellent.
Yes,
We should also probably
yes,
mention.
sir.
Can you just mention real quick to the rest of the party what your face looks like?
It's just like, so when he was younger, he was trying to kind of cook an alien life form that was edible, and it attacked him. So it like latched onto his face. So there's kind of like burns and from cooking and boil. So I have, I just have scarring on a side of my face.
Yes,
yeah. And they call him
the alien did
Yeah,
not
go ahead, Joe.
the alien did not attack you until you started boiling it, and then it attacked
Yes.
you while it was boiling. And
So I learned something from that. Yes. Don't boil live things. Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah.
Squid here's a little too young for me.
Oh, look, no.
Oh, that was my
Look,
teacher back at school.
He's a look. No judgments, okay? We're all consenting adults here, right? We're all consenting adults, right? So once again, that man, he consented. He said, "I'm gonna have that second pass on Sunday with my wife." I'm like, "Hey, go for it." But you can see what
He wants the suit.
he does want the suit.
Clearly, he wants
He does
the
want
suit.
a suit, but we'll see what he wants on after Sunday next. But anyways, yes, I have all this. What are we working with today? We have an event here. Is this for like some sort of, you got a ceremony? You got like event? Is he? I don't. Is he a Martian?
You make aprons? Do you make aprons or anything like that? Or
He looks at you like
I am a chef.
He's looking at you in complete shock. He's just like. He's like,
please.
absolutely not. No aprons. Never. I've been on this planet for 20 years doing this, and no one's ever asked me to make an apron. Jeez. He's like, oh my god.
Willis, I apologize. I'm here from off-world.
Mhm.
We're here to take in the sights and sort of diplomatic tourism, if you
Diplomatic tourism. Okay, so you
Yes.
want to go into a place. You want to make an entrance. You want people to know you're
Well,
here.
apparently I make an entrance with these arms, but no.
Oh, he's all honey. I got enough fabric here to wrap those arms up, no problems. Don't worry about me, okay?
Frankie's very surprised by that because they don't fit very well into regular clothes.
Look, as long as unless you're gonna put another 3 inches on those pythons, don't worry, it'll fit, okay?
I don't know. That's not really the plan right now, but I don't know. I might get bored. No, I was. We're kind of exploring a little bit, just seeing beyond what our hosts seem to want us to see.
Host. And who's hosting you exactly? Are you guys part of like an exchange program or?
I don't actually remember who's hosting.
You guys are being hosted by the Secretary of Agriculture, Gideon Clement.
We are being hosted by the Secretary of Agriculture, Mr. Gideon Clement.
Oh,
Yes,
you have
state.
come to the right place then. Absolutely. Yes, we need to get you suited up. Yeah, if you're going to be in front of Mr. Clement, no, this will not do. We're going to get working right away.
Oh. Okay.
I believe it was on their tab, right? Is that right, Frankie?
Yes, absolutely on their tab.
And I think they said we could get aprons because it's agriculture. And
Do not make Willis make you an apron.
Sorry. Okay. Another time.
Yeah.
Gorman, you know better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he says, look, okay, I'll make you a deal. Now, my services do not come cheap. I'm sorry, they do not come cheap. This is high quality stuff. It's off world. I bring.
I
great
wouldn't
fabrics.
expect them to.
I'm gonna just forgive me if I overstep my bounds into your what I'm trying to understand about your identity here, Frankie. Okay, but I don't want to be presumptive here. Have any of the locals asked you about football?
Willis, they won't stop.
Right? They won't stop.
They won't stop.
They will not stop. Okay. I want to. He's not crying, but you can see a little bit of tears in his eye. He feels your pain. Like this, you can tell that this man is like I'm gonna be there with you in these clothes. Not like literally in the clothes, but I'm gonna get you through this. I'm gonna hold your hand through this thing. And he's like, look, here's the deal. I know where you're coming from. He goes to reach for your hand, Frankie. He hold like to clasp your hand like this. He's like, I've been there for 20 years. It doesn't get any better.
Oh, jeez.
But what I'm gonna tell you is that one of the sins of this place is Gideon Clement. The man will not dress well. He dresses okay, and I want to get. So what I want to do, I can get you with all of what you have to offer here. He kind of points to like your arm and your body, and so what you have to offer here, alongside with what I have to offer here, he points to his garments, and you can get, photo with Secretary Clement, making sure he, his constituents, supporters, and President Light, the president of the place, all know doesn't look good.
I will embarrass the shit out of him.
Oh, whew, all right. Now we're cooking. He's excited. He goes, okay, give me a second here. And he runs off in the back real quick. Guy scurries off. He runs off.
Makeover time. I love it. Makeover time. Yeah. It's a little montage.
Yeah. Yeah. So he runs off, and he comes back with some swatches and stuff like that. And do you want to let him work his magic, or do you want to offer him any kind of ideas, or what do you have here, Frankie? What kind of stuff?
You never tell an artist how to paint.
So,
but I do want to
So he started.
I kind of want to bitch with him as he's working.
So he's measuring you, and he's going through and checking things out on colors and all stuff, and he's kind of in the zone as it would be, but you can certainly talk to him. What do you want to ask? What do you want to talk to him about?
Yeah, I think the kind of information I'm looking for is clearly he has a problem with the way that Gideon Clement dresses, but I want to know more about what he thinks about the politics, what he knows about conversion therapy, what deeper is going on here. We've got a lot of happy, shiny people, but I want to know what's actually happening.
I will say that their skin routine here is not great, so they're definitely not shiny, but they are sort of happy.
They're greasy, happy, greasy people.
They have towels, but empathy. Roll empathy. See if you can kind of get them in here.
Okay. Yeah. A skill other than research? What?
Yes.
Empathy.
You got off from in front of the computer, and you can do empathy. Okay. Good stuff.
Ooh. 14. With a 1 on the drama die.
Ooh, okay. You're gonna need to push that drama die up a little bit. So you're gonna have to burn some fortune here. So whatever number you want to set it to, you have to spend double that amount of fortune. So if you want to put it to a 3 or a 4, that would get you over the top here. So if you spend 6 or 8 fortune, your choice of how far you want to go.
I will spend 6.
All right.
Go
for the good.
Sure. I'll spend 6 fortune.
All right.
Yeah.
So he spends the fortune.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
He started opening up a little bit. He goes, he's like, well, that was a big blight. They were doing some of that. There was a lot of, the trade transport union got into it with they cut it out pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's still some of the people that were running the show around here from when the Free Navy conflict was going on shut down, and they won't admit to it, but they are scared of being cut off again. And so, yes, there's stuff going on planet. It's rough. I'm not going to say there's not discrimination, but it's not official discrimination. Does that make sense? It's not sanctioned. But yeah, there's some folks around here. The conversion stuff, if you're curious, yeah, they now have it regulated somewhat. It's basically if you can't force anyone into it. If a kid wants out, they can get out anytime. Whether or not. But they certainly do face social pressures doing so, I would say. But if you're gonna face social death,
because you want to be who you want to be, then that's not really a choice.
No, but it's not. I will say this: it's all, 15 years ago, it was a lot worse. Is that fair? It's getting better. People are making better choices here. We respect that and appreciate that. So, but if you're asking about the people in that community, yes, there are some around. They are not, but unfortunately, it's a little harder to be visible. Out, yeah. And some of them come to me once in a while. I just try to give jobs here and there. There's always something I need delivered or handed over. And I like to do that extra little touch, so having someone wear a nice suit, deliver a nice suit, that's a good way to get a repeat customer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I get where you're coming from on this. No, if you're concerned about these folks, they're doing better. They're around. There's a little spot they go and hang out in. There's they have a little grill in there. They make some food and hang out and talk and complain about their days, and but they're around. They're there. I see them, but not everybody sees them. You know what I'm saying? I can look at the same building as my neighbor, and we will see two completely different people while we're looking at the same person. Does that make sense? Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
But
yeah,
the folks here.
Is it? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm assuming that they can't get married.
Oh no. There's some mandates here. The place, if you come in from off-world and you're married, they're okay with it. But it's gonna be a little tough in some places here and there. But coming up from off-world, whether you're married, whether you're married, you're a man to man married, whether you're a man and woman married, it doesn't matter. You're off-worlder. It's gonna be hard for you no matter what.
Certainly. Speaking of being off-world, what's the mobility here like? I was speaking to a young woman who said that she didn't think she would be able to leave the planet.
Oh, it gets a little steep to get off world here times. Especially, some of the women folk. Yeah, I can see them being a little harder to get off the planet here. It comes down to family.
Jack up the prices for
it comes down to family connections. You get put in a line, you get into a queue, and it's not the money, it's the bureaucracy. The family, they kind of run the show a little bit here. I managed myself here just by keeping their boys looking good. Making sure that when their boys and their boys' wives go out, they look good, and they get seen and people know who they are and all that stuff, and don't have a real problem with that. So I manage myself here okay, but it's a little harder at times than other times.
All right.
No, I'm sorry. I hope I answered some of your questions, and I appreciate you coming down. No, I appreciate you off-world coming down and having concern about our people, and some of my friends, some of these young people I love. They're great. They're great kids. They do good work, but some just need the opportunity, and they get a door shut in their face for no good reason sometimes. And but a lot of them are survivors. They're survivors. They got their community. But hey, let me give you you and your friend over there. The character, we'll say. He kind of writes down like a little piece of gets a little scratch piece of paper, writes down something on it. It's like an address. And it's not too far from here. And he goes, you go over there, just go around the corner. There's a little steel door, you can't miss it. You knock on it, you go down there, and they'll hook you up. They got some good food, it's nice. And you'll try some new things. How do I put this? It's a tad brighter. Back there, it's a tad
not
brighter.
Steak. Not steak, right?
What's wrong with steak?
Oh, nothing. Just curious. All we've seen is all the cattle. Just curious what other things there are here to eat or sample.
Yeah. Okay. He kind of looks back at Frankie. He's like, "Look."
Gorman just hides behind.
He's like, "I want to make something clear with you both here. I have my differences politically, with the locals, the government, the families.
But
I love my
everybody's
steak.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you not see me empathize with that man that ran out of here? I get where he's coming from.
Absolutely.
So, but no, I would be. But you know what? If you don't want to like the steak, that's okay.
Well, I'm so interested in the steak. I actually want to know
this is
how you all get it so
here's the thing.
close.
You're gonna get that steak from my cold dead hand. You understand? And he's
Yes,
like looking.
sir.
He looked at you like he's looking right through you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
sir.
this man, he has his identity, and it involves steak. At that point.
Yeah, apparently
But,
does.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, he.
I just just quietly sort of, you know.
He does measure. He measures, but yeah, he does take your measurements, Frankie, and he says, "I'm gonna get this knocked out. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be good enough, and I'll make sure." And he basically gets your address to where your hotel is. So you might have it for tomorrow.
You're rushing it for me?
Uh,
More for you, I know.
It's not every day I get to work on a 6'7" frame like yours.
Well, thank you.
This, what I'm gonna make for you, is a cathedral.
I can't wait to pray in it.
It's all right.
Oh.
I really enjoyed. Thank you for the feedback there, Jacob.
It's not you. It's just this. I mean, you're painting a good picture here.
He's corny. This dude is corny.
Pretty sure it's an outfit. Cathedral. Okay, these people take it that seriously.
He views it as
And steak is universal.
He's looking at her as she's tall and it's cathedral, like it's gonna rise up to the heavens. Is what he's going for.
Sure.
I don't want to explain his thought process, but that was it. Okay. He is corny. He's a little corny though. I do like him. I'm liking Willis. He's fun. All right, you guys do go find a. If you guys are welcome to go find this location.
He was pleasant.
He was pleasant. You weren't, but
he
gives you this kind of location, and it's like a little back alley thing. It looks pretty innocuous. Did you guys want to go look at that, or do you want to go? You have a little bit more time in the evening. Sin, do you have anything you want to message the other two members as you're having fun, or want to find out, or
drunk?
Yeah, you got unmute, bud.
I must hit the button. Sorry.
There you go. It's good.
Now I'm trying to think what I was saying. I can word that even better. I'll just be wandering around. I'm not going to be drinking though. So anytime that it looks like I've got a drink, I'm going to sleight of hand it somewhere else.
Okay, fair enough. I got you. Give it the old sleight of hand. Yeah. All right. You guys go around and you find this location. It's pretty easy to find. And as you kind of go into it, it is the door opens up easily enough. It's a little hallway, but you can kind of hear a little bit of music. And the music isn't this kind of higher frequency twang stuff you kind of heard. It's a little more a little more beat oriented. It kind of reminds you a little bit of Belcher music to some degree. That kind of discord and stuff like that, but it's not bass heavy. It's not shaking the walls or something like that. And you come around to this open room, and there's there's people. There's paintings on the walls. There's kind of murals, if you will. There's some lights going on, and it seems like some people are just kind of hanging out. There's some couches in here. It's not what I would call it's not a club. People there are some people dancing off the side, but hanging out. But there is some people making some food down here. They have kind of makeshift grills or kind of street grills, if you will. If you see if you go to it's what we encountered outside the convention that one time, Mike, where it's the street dogs. They're making street dogs, right? It's kind of like that. There's just one person. People are getting some food here. And it is not. So it's kind of. They're kind of hanging out and having a good time there. But yeah, there's some people hanging out there. They see you kind of walk in, and someone kind of comes over and says, "Hey, what brings you down?" But they've never seen you before. They kind of come to you and
Willis sent us over. Told us we could find some folk here.
Oh, Willis!
Maybe some good times and some good food.
Willis has been great to a lot of us. Yeah, he definitely is. When we have a hard time, he gives us a job or something like that. He helps us out a little bit with the rent here or there. He's a nice guy. Yeah, he's a good guy. Okay, cool. So Willis vouched for you. So, we don't get a lot of Martians down here.
You're in luck today.
One of them goes, Eve is this person calls her Eve and goes, yeah. I go, Eve, when did we ever have Martians down here? And Eve's like, been doing this for never. Well, welcome aboard.
All right. Well, this one here's looking for some nosh, some good food.
Oh, excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. Yes, over there's the grill, and you can kind of see their grill and stuff. It looks like they actually have like green food. It's like super alien. Like it's like out of character for this planet. You're like, oh shit.
Oh wow. Do you mind if I go over
Yeah.
there and take a look at what you're all making?
You go over and look at it, and they are making porcupines. For those who aren't familiar, those are stuffed bell peppers.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh god.
It's called porcupine. So my mom used to make it. It's porcupine. So you take a bell pepper, you cut it in half, you put ground beef in it, and then you sprinkle rice on it, so it looks like a porcupine.
Okay,
They're really good.
charming.
They're really good. My mom
Yeah.
used to make them all. They're
Cool.
Really,
I like
see, and
it.
you get like the nice like ground beef juice into the bell pepper. And he's like, yeah, we're grilling some of these up here, no problem. Do you want one of the do you want like the new Burrow? Do you want a Burrow one, or do you want one of the vegan ones?
We'll have them all. I'm here to try everything. I'm a chef
Oh.
myself, actually, so I'm really curious about
Oh,
all.
are you? What
Yeah.
Where are you from? Mars or?
Yes. Yes, I am. And I've heard so much about the steak here that we're actually curious. But we're actually curious about this non-steak burger as well. If you could tell me
Oh.
about
Yeah,
how you
we have to
grow
be
it
careful.
and everything like that.
We call these the forbidden porcupines. They are quite illegal on the surface world, if you will.
Wait, come again?
Oh, yeah.
Non-steak?
Well, the meat substitutes aren't. We're not allowed to serve the meat substitutes in cities, especially one kind of allows, especially to foreigners.
Ah. Well, I mean, is there a particular reason why? I mean, is it just
they're
a
trying to
government
build that beef
mandate?
They want it to look like the whole beef thing's going on. Everyone's got beef, and you know.
What do you all think about the beef? I mean, what can you? I'm actually, we're gonna go tour some of the facilities later, but I'm curious how it's just so real, or just the texture and everything tastes. I mean, it seems pretty amazing. I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, the taste is good. I mean, look, you know what? You want to? We can debate over the flavor of my food, or you can just open your mouth and judge it for yourself.
Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and dig in.
So
I'm gonna taste and smell everything because those
you
are my
have
skills.
Taste. I know you took the tasting. You took the tasting skill.
And
I know
smell.
you've been dying to use it.
Yeah.
I know you've been dying to use
yeah.
it. Roll the tasting. The tasting.
I'm gonna put it. Yeah. All right. +5. Okay. Is that crazy? Yeah, it's like +5. Okay. 3, 5, 8, and 6. 14.
14. So yeah, it tastes quite good. It's actually well flavored. You can sense that like the bell pepper's a real bell pepper from here. Like they probably grew it on the planet somewhere here. It's pretty damn good. The rice is good on it. There's some sort of.
This was the beef one, right? This is the beef one, not the vegan one.
The
right?
beef one, yeah. It's actually quite good. And you get the texture of the beef, and it's ground beef. You're guessing it's a lower quality of beef than you had at the hotel, but it's ground. So like, what can you do, right? But it's not crap, and the flavors are solid. Like, there's like they actually put some real flavor on it compared to what you had at the hotel. There's a lot more flavor in this little street food thing that you're eating right now. And look, and actually like you don't feel like it's you're eating it and you're like, I don't feel like I'm gonna regret this in like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not gonna like,
I'd taken like a bite, and I'm gonna, I'm sharing with Frankie.
okay.
We're eating all this food together, and then I'm curious about this. Let me try this. I mean, is it okay if I try?
Oh, you're fine down here. Yeah, we don't worry about it.
Okay, great. Yeah, I would love to actually find out the recipe about this because off world we cook all kinds of stuff.
Oh
So
yeah.
We're looking to enhance flavor and everything. So I'm curious about this.
Okay. They give it to you. You take a shot at it. You roll your taste. You roll. I'm not gonna roll it again. You roll really high.
Yeah.
You can taste like it's like a fungal based kind of like they're using like a fungal based protein, and then they're flavoring it with something here. You think it's like you're pretty sure it's like a taco flavoring or something like that. And it works. Like it's not too dissimilar. It kind of reminds you of some Belgian cuisine you've had in the past. And it's kind of cool because like you kind of just hold like if you ever had a porcupine, dude, I'm not gonna, this is a real thing. They're fucking dope. You kind of hold it and like you just kind of eat the whole thing. Like there's nothing like there's no waste afterwards because the bell pepper is the bowl. But it's a lot healthier than a bread bowl. Like it's full of vitamin C and like
this is delicious. Yeah, this is delicious. I'm just curious, like when did it become sort of outlawed? You know what I mean? When is
this whole campaign? They don't want anyone doing anything but the cattle. We can't talk bad about the cattle. We can't like dissuade people from eating beef. Like, I don't think it's quite this bad. But like, if you came to me and asked me what you should have for dinner, and I work at a restaurant and I didn't recommend the beef, I believe I could be fired or get in trouble for that.
What if you ate one? What if you were caught eating a non-steak thing? Let's say I smuggled one of these things to the stadium and I was chopping down on it. Like, what? I'm just curious.
So when you say that smuggle in the stadium, they all start laughing pretty hard. They think that's pretty fucking funny. One of them goes, if you smuggled this into the stadium and you could prove you ate it, one of them like, I don't know, I'd eat my shoe. Like,
you got a deal. I mean, no, I won't do that. But I'm curious. I mean, even the one I ate, I would like to sample it. I mean, I want to observe their whole cooking situation.
Yeah, they have a nice. It's a grill. Like it's not fancy. Yeah. It looks like they made it out of like an old like oil drum or something. I mean, it is like.
I guess I'm kind of fishing to see if they're gonna talk any. I'm trying to get deeper into like the cattle thing, like more about it. I'm curious to see what their thoughts. Yeah.
So their thoughts on it, you kind of get that they don't mind eating it, like it's fine. Yeah. But it is so pushed on them.
Yeah. Okay.
And they feel so much pressure to conform to this diet of like beef and like blandness. And they're like, look, there's so many more flavors out there. There's all this. But whoever it is that's in charge basically just seems to kind of like know better. Like there was this way of doing things once, and the reason why like anything ever went bad, the reason why like Marco and Naros dropped rocks on the planet was because we didn't eat enough cows and potatoes and shit every day. Like it's weird. They kind of mock it to a point. It's like they're definitely not being serious, but they're like, it's not far from the truth. People will say because not enough of us believe in Jesus because we don't play enough football. Like everything's gone to hell in a handbasket because it's like, no, that's not why. It's just because we all forgot what it means to be human and talk.
And do you think it's still strong, like the non-eat? I mean, do you think people, still eat? Still eating the non-steak stuff. I mean, you still.
Well, one of them laughs. One of them's like, "Well, I can tell you they do. There's that steak's not cheap to raise. It's expensive. It's so expensive to get the soil right, the grass right. These big old honking cows walking around. This is an alien world. They have to go compete with like all the alien life that lives out in those fields and shit. Most of the jobs of these ranch hands is just killing whatever they find in that field that's not a cow."
You think they're using that?
Oh, you would know quite quickly if they were using that.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't digest too well, we'll say.
Gotcha. All right. And anybody who works there, like who
Oh,
I'd just be curious.
One of them goes. Well, one was my dad.
Oh no kidding.
Well, yeah.
Do you think he'd be up to showing us around the plant or anything?
They
like
laugh.
That,
they laugh. I mean, you're gonna have to get on the family's ranch. You're gonna have to go find them. You're gonna have to not get detected or picked up by security. You're gonna have to, make sure you got the company script.
Sounds like
all this. It's
big old headache, huh?
And like, honestly, me and my dad fell out a few years back, and he didn't approve of my lifestyle, we'll say.
I appreciate you sharing all that.
He made his choice. I didn't want to play football, and that was that.
Yeah, what happens if you don't want to play football? You just end up like, is that how you ended up working down here? Or?
You know what? The football thing is interesting. Sometimes I know it made it harder on my dad for not, everyone's like, hey, he has a son. His son is a kind of a bigger. And you see this guy's a little bigger. He's not like huge, but he's bigger. Seems like he has some talent. and his son runs away and refuses, I know it blew back on my dad a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it probably blew back on him a little bit. I had to clean some of the trees or something, but it's just, that's not for me. And yeah, it's a little rough. But you know what? What I do like is if I joined the team back on the ranch, that's the team I'm on. I came here, had a rough little bit of time, met some people. Willis is one of them. And you know what? I gotta pick my own team. And that's
not a bad, yeah.
Not a bad gig,
Okay.
right? And you know what, too?
No.
You know what? The food's better, too.
Yeah, I gotta say, it tastes great. Willis was great. He's, he doesn't make aprons, but he's a very nice guy.
One of them looked at you. Did you ask him to make you an apron?
Yeah, oh yeah, I tried.
Anybody
makes aprons?
One of them says, is that what happened to your face?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I learned he doesn't make aprons. It's true. I would love to bring some of our other companions down to talk to you. I feel like we have,
whoa. They're like, whoa,
you're all
companion.
around.
Look, you got referred here. This is not like a big open social club. Like what we're doing here is just kind of trying to live our lives how we need to. A lot of us want to get off the world, but it's very difficult. There's
is it because of money, or just is it because of
they put you in a line, they put you in a queue, and like they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't have you go this month. You need to wait till the next one because this guy's kid has to go off and sell steaks to this planet or whatever it is. I mean, it's always some bullshit. Whatever reason they want to get. Yeah, it's always some bullshit. But we all we've all made. There's elements of our families that they want to choose to have certain values, and we have values here, and it doesn't always line up. But you know what? What we're doing here is pretty good, I think. And it's small right now, and there's probably about like 30 people, like maybe 30 plus people in this room. It's not too big. And then you see some people are like just hanging out, like painting and like doing stuff, or some people are composing music. There's like a DJ and stuff. It's kind of a weird.
I like it down here.
It's one of those kind of weird kind of communes, if you will, like kind of multi-use space type things. And they're just like, yeah, we got the space and we hang out here and we come in here on the weekends and do some stuff. And if you're looking for someone to support, we might be able to have somebody help you out. Frankie,
what's the age range of the people
it's
here?
Definitely everyone here is probably under the age of like 30 at the most.
Interesting.
You're guessing most of these people were born on the planet.
Okay.
But
sorry, you were going to say something.
Yes. You hear someone go, Frankie?
I will turn toward that person.
You see Aaron Beasley, the intern to the Secretary of Agriculture. Yes.
Hi.
Hey, whoa! What are you doing down here? What's?
Willis. I was looking for.
Oh, you got to meet Willis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying
to.
I've been trying to convince Mr. Secretary Clement to go to him for a year, since I started working for him. Okay, so you came down here. What's kind of going on?
Well, we're just exploring the sites and things to see. I was looking for something to wear to the game tomorrow. I don't know what's appropriate, but I'm meeting a secretary and I don't have any fancy clothing, so we asked for. We're looking around.
Well, that'll look nice. Anything Willis puts on you is gonna look good. Trust me, he's gonna see you through. But yeah, no, you can tell she's a little nervous. Like she's young. She's like 20. She's like look, it's
Aaron, I'm not gonna tell anyone you were here.
No, it's just I'm in kind of my parents really went to bat for me, and like she kind of looks around. She's like, look, like here's the thing is that like I can get in with the secretary. I can get in a better position, and like I might be able to get off world and then help other people like here. And she's even still like in her outfit. She's still like in her like formal clothes. Like she's not like dressed differently at all. But you can tell she's a little like she's a little spooked by like threatening what she's been it seems like she's been working on. She seems like she kind of has a plan.
Yeah. Well, I'm more than happy to help you with that plan. I don't know if you noticed this about me, but I don't really fit in here. And
she takes a second. She goes, I thought you liked steak. That's what everyone kind of assumes when you say you don't, like, you feel like you don't fit in. Like, this kind of assumes they go back to steak or football. It's really weird.
Sure.
But yeah, no, it's okay, yeah, look, that'd be great. Look, I know that Secretary Cooper is here and everything, and they're gonna not do anything to embarrass themselves in there, but like, I don't want to put a lot of eyes on this whole thing right now.
Oh, no, on you, on this, and Frankie will gesture. Are you asking me not to say anything to Secretary Cooper?
She kind of takes a second. She's not sure. She's kind of thinking about it for a second. She's like, I don't know. What do you? I mean, we had that. They had that whole dispute with the transport union years back over, like, people's rights and everything. And it's better, and you can be, not like one of the mainstream folks here. That's okay. You're not going to get in trouble, but like, it really makes it hard. And she kind of goes through, she's like, and like, I got through school, I didn't get an F. And she goes, hold on, sorry, I gotta explain. She says, I'm sorry, I forgot you're from off-world. I didn't get an F here means I didn't get a degree in familyology. Familyology. And she kind of comes off as like that's the degree you get if you're just kind of like not smart. It sounds like you're pretty sure it's made up too. Like, it sounds like made up. But it's like getting a degree in truthology or something, right? Yeah, they're like there's just a lot of aspirations here, and I think we can pull it together. But it's not going to be easy. I don't know.
If this is something you're working on here, if you have a plan, I want to help. And maybe that looks like not asking someone off-world for help. Maybe that's not my place. I understand.
I'm just worried. I'm not worried about me anymore. I'm worried about all like the other ones, and the ones that are going to come from that are on their way here right now. Does that make sense? And so yeah, she's like, yeah, but look, maybe if Myrtle gets the ear, anyone, but I mean, she's only meeting with Clement. He's just the Secretary of Agriculture. Like, she kind of says that, like, that's not really his wheelhouse. I
mean, do you think that anybody in your government would actually listen and change things?
And she kind of laughs. She's like, I mean, unless you can somehow threaten them by taking away football, I don't think. She just kind of laughs at that. There's not, their whole like kind of MO thing. But yeah, she's like, no, yeah, they, those people, they know what they want and they're trying to make it happen, but they try too hard for it is their problem, and they're not willing to. I don't think there's a lot of them. I don't think they're bad people. I just think that I don't think they don't see another way. Does that make sense? Like, they can't fathom it. And it's. But I appreciate you offering. Look, I don't have much more time here. I actually go get my rest, and I wake up in the morning and start prepping all the materials for the secretary and the meeting and the football game and all this thing. I gotta go buy some jerseys, like an asshole.
I take it you're not very into football.
He always wants me to go buy them in like sets of 6. It's weird. It's weird asking for 6 the same size of a jersey, and especially when it's not your size of jersey. This is weird. It's a weird thing. Yeah.
That's very strange.
I think he's worried about getting a mustard stain or something. I don't.
But it's not his size.
No, it's his size. It's not my size. I'm buying them, but it's not my size, so it's weird. I'm like,
Oh.
this is weird. People are like, what are you gonna do with all those jerseys? And you're like, oh, they're for VIP. And you're like, they ask you, who's the VIP? And you're like, I can't say. And you're like, okay.
And they think you're lying?
Yeah, they think you're lying. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't like them. I don't like feeling like I'm being accused of lying.
Does he like buy like a set of 6 for each team?
You
like from each team.
He was approved in the Senate, so yes.
I don't understand that, but okay.
He's a man that hedges his bets.
Sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He plays a little safe. But look, I'll see you there tomorrow and everything. And I really appreciate, the discreetness and all. And when I saw you, I was like, I don't know. She's like, when I saw you, I was hoping to see you again. Not just because of I don't know. It's good to see. We're a lot of us that are here. We're younger, and it's hard to see. Don't take this the wrong way. It's hard to see. I don't really know anyone that's kind of like this over 30. She kind of holds back when she says that. Like she's trying not to. She's like, no.
No, elders in our community are, unfortunately, it seems rare here.
Well, here at least, yeah, for sure. Here there are none, and so it's but so everything we've had to do here ourselves. But
and I know what it's like to not see yourself in the world.
Yeah.
I understand.
No, okay, yeah, yeah. But look, yeah, I'm hope one day maybe I can get a gig and do be an ambassador to out to Mundos's Edge and come out there and see you all, or go tour some other places and see what other people are doing and everything. And, have some
Well, you
outreach.
have my information.
Oh, absolutely.
So
yeah.
If you need anything, you reach out.
Absolutely, 100%. All right. So she saunters off here. Your guys' evenings kind of kick over. Sin, you become kind of the talk of this thing. You definitely have made connections. You now have you can write this down however you want here, but you now have connections of the New Birmingham Mechanical Bull Riding Club. I don't know what the hell it is like.
That's exactly what I'm. Professional bull.
The bull riding enthusiasts.
The party people.
The party people.
Yeah.
Yes, the true.
The bar flies.
The bar flies. Yes. Yeah, they have like their little jackets, and it's literally a guy being bucked off a freaking mechanical bull flying through the air. It's just bar flies. That's actually a pretty good jacket. All right. And then going back to Alec or Sin, do you guys have anything you want to talk about or offer up before the evening here?
I think that we should eventually travel outside of the city and see what else is out here. So if we have time, we definitely need to do that.
Let me ask you this question, since you're on like kind of like part of the entourage here. Would you want to advise formally to have Secretary Cooper ask for that, to go do like not necessarily an inspection, but to do a tour of one of the ranches?
I'll look at Alec and be like, "What do you think?"
I think we should keep it off the record, and I think some of your friends, some of your cool bar friends, should show you where people party in the country.
I like it.
I will say this.
I don't want minders. I don't want anyone showing us. I want to go somewhere and people don't know where we are, unless we get disappeared.
Oh man.
And if we get in trouble, Cap will fix everything. Full phase.
Okay. Frankie and Gorman, do you guys have any kind of like thoughts? I mean, you guys saunter off after, or like,
I mean, hopefully we would meet up with them at some point, because I think that aligns with what I would like to see. Yeah, some cattle ranches. and we could share all the info of what we saw too. I think Alec would be really intrigued too that we found non-steak eating, the controversy and that sort of strata of that. The forbiddenness of not eating steak.
There is, you definitely get a whiff that there's some sort of like I don't want to call it conspiracy because I don't think it's a conspiracy, but there's definitely major the steak eating conspiracy. It's like there's like major efforts like almost to like there's something up. Like the way they're pushing this is too hard. And also like this is most of you does the first session when you're off like you're kind of running the numbers and looking at like the kind of setup, and it's like there's almost no way they could pull this off. Like you could see them doing it, but it seems so extreme.
Yeah, it seems. From the soil, how expensive it is, and the resources it takes. Like, I feel like there's something more or they're finding a way to do it that's cutting corners because there's no way this is sustainable or from a cooking and just knowing about xenobiology aspects. So I think that's something.
Frankie, you got thoughts? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, so I think that if we're having that conversation on our walk out, we would just go loop around and connect with Alec and Sin and see what we can do.
You guys all link up, share some. Do you guys want to share your respective evenings, like talk about what happened or whatever?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It was glorious.
This planet's awesome. Everyone parties and nothing crazy or fishy going on. This is going to be a great puff piece.
What happened to you?
My contractor's going to be so happy. I'm going to make a lot of big bonus on puffing up this place. No hard-hitting journalism needed. I'm having a great time.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
Although I'm kind of dead serious. I'm like happy this job is going well so far, because I wasn't there with you guys.
Right.
Yeah. They can tell you about it though. But
and I brought a sample back. Go ahead.
Yeah, I will say that Frankie's not going to give any specifics about who is where and where we went. Just general information, particularly if Alec is recording any of this. And they will not share that they saw Aaron at the club.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll be just the vagueness of like we encountered somewhere where this is what we heard, non-steak is forbidden, blah blah blah. So
and no above the table, no shade at Alec, just wanting to preserve the anonymity of the people that they were talking to.
It's like you have ethics.
Protect our sources. Yeah.
We're just trying to do honest journalism here. Okay. So the next day the football game goes off. It's a whole spectacle. This thing is just absolutely front to back wild. It is. Myrtle goes to it. The secretary shows up. You guys, they sit in the skybox, and it is more of like you're thinking like maybe they're gonna talk some business. No business gets talked about. It's like chips and dip, like barbecue. It is complete like opulence, like in a very real sense. It's like people eating, hanging out, cheering, watching these kids like abuse their bodies on each other essentially on the field. It is a whole thing to watch, and the stadium's got a few thousand people in it. It's a spectacle, but it seems like this was kind of a way to like loosen up, and definitely Alec, like you guys are all thoroughly encouraged for like photo ops. Looks good, check everything out, see how awesome we are, look how awesome we are. But it's all pomp and circumstance. There's not a lot. It's all pretty shallow here, Alec, but you do get a lot of B-roll footage, we'll say. You get one of those. You get a good shot of someone in the audience, like looking a little weird, eating a hot dog or something. It always goes well with crowds.
They got a jumbotron.
Okay. You got the jumbo. They should have on the jumbotron for this one. They do not have a kiss cam though. They are not that. I don't know if the kiss cam is backwards or progressive. I couldn't tell you.
Depends on who's in the frame.
I don't know. It feels. I can't. I feel like the kiss cam is just like exists. It's just it's kind of a natural force of the universe.
My whole reasoning behind getting that costume was to go like to get away from like our escort and like go undercover. But this whole stadium is probably just it's not like I'm gonna get any any depth anything here.
You get like a lot of like people pumping up the team. They're excited for it. A lot of them repeat the same kind of like, I don't want to say like propaganda, but it's like it's very narrow. It's like I got my family.
I'm gonna ask every time I'm meeting a new person, be like, where are you from? Where are you from? Like what town? Like are you from the city or are you from out of town?
So that's actually really interesting. You get a few people that are from, like, quite a few of them are from out of town. Like actually majority.
I'm gonna etiquette them for liars. Oh, okay.
And they are from out of town in that they're mostly from the towns of the teams. Like 90% of them are from the towns. Maybe only 10% are from the actual local area, like the city itself. So a lot of them were like, and they kind of talk about how like they had like they weren't like busted, but there was like they kind of party bust in. They kind of transport in. They take like the transit in. And the team wagon or whatever you want to call it, team bus, or whatever it is. And so yeah, like there's a lot of people supporting it. And when you talk to them, you find out a lot of them are like not necessarily affluent, and this is kind of like this is their treat.
Yeah.
And you do meet one family that's like yeah, our kid's playing, and this is like huge for us that we're in the city playing. And if they can win this and go on to the championships, it's a big opportunity for our son.
What happens after the game? What happens if he loses?
Well, the team loses, they don't quite get like, it goes on their score, their kind of their records here and everything, and then it kind of looks into like what their prospects are.
Goes on your score?
Yeah, like it's part of the school record, yeah.
Like your credit score?
It's not a credit score. We're not that primitive, but like, all right. It goes into like, kind of showing your aptitude. Like how like, are you going to be a good employee? Are you going to be loyal? Are you willing to go the extra mile?
Based on your high school football career.
Yeah.
Okay. And you say, yeah, like it's very obvious. Is that
well, of course. I mean,
is that normal?
These kids are amazing athletes. Think of like, if they're willing to push themselves here, give them another 4 or 5 years, what are they going to do for you in your business? What are they going to do for the family? They talk about the family. Like, what are they going to do for the ranch? They're going to step up.
Is that the only path for success?
They kind of take a second and say, well, I mean, no, I wouldn't say that's the only path. We have a daughter, and she doesn't play, but she's on right now she's doing well enough in school that she's looking at going to the university here, and you could find success there.
What do people do with those degrees if they don't do well in football and they get a summa cum laude in truthology?
She says, they said, oh, well, it looks good, and that makes you more appealing, to maybe if you're looking for some employment, maybe you're looking for an internship. It makes you look good if you're looking for a husband at the school. There's a lot of ways it can really get you, that education can get you over the line.
What do you do for your who's your family?
Oh, we work out at the Plainsview ranch, yeah. And Gus, so you see, they point to your jersey.
Oh, the gusts, the hot gusts.
Yeah, the Plainsview Gus, yeah.
Oh. What do you do for that? What's the name of the family that runs? Oh, I'll do the thing too. I'll do.
Yeah, you do the blow thing. You kind of laugh. They go, yeah, all right. Hey, look, we found a blower. Sorry.
Not a shower.
So good. They kind of take a second here and like they go, well, it's the that would be the Dawsons. They own that out there. They've been out there since the founding of the place. she's like, what I do? She's like, well, you know, I have a family. I got to make sure my son gets up for, you know, school and go to practice. I take him to the practice. I make sure to feed him when he comes home. My daughter, I make sure, you know, she's up on chores. She's going to school. She's getting set up for this. She kind of goes through, and she sounds like, you know, she's a I don't say stay-at-home mom, but like she's you know, does stuff around there. The dad's like, oh, he's like, well, I'm one of the ranch hands out there. Right now, I'm mostly wrangling and trying to keep the perimeters of the ranch cleared. There's some species. Some of the stuff kind of keeps on coming back. Once all the stuff that grows back, or some of the critters come back in here.
Oh, like the indigenous species, or the species.
Oh yeah, all that shit that was here when they founded the planet. Yeah.
Gotcha. And it's not good for that's not good for the.
No, there's like one of them critters, if the cows eat it, don't go well for the cow.
Hmm.
And you know, it imposes on it gets into like the grass stuff. It's a whole mess if you don't keep it back. But it takes a few of us there. But yeah, I've been doing that for a few years. It's pretty good.
Hey, I don't mean to bore you. Congratulations. This is clearly a very big day for you. I hope that your kid wins out there.
Hey, thanks a lot. You know, that means a lot, and we hope he does too. And the lady goes, it's that thing. She points to the little gadfly drone. That's the thing recording us.
Yes.
Okay, she looks like right into it, and she goes, I love you, baby. Good luck. You know, you're gonna get them all. You catch that touchdown, and we're gonna love you all tonight. You have 2 cakes. So she's like, looking right
I love you,
it.
baby. You catch the touchdown, and we're gonna love you all.
2 cakes.
You're gonna get 2 cakes.
Yeah, she kind of, you can tell she kind of overwhelms when you start talking about her son really quick. Like she kind of like loses her language. I don't know how to talk about my child that plays football. I'm sorry.
All right, go Gusty and get gassy, rah rah rah.
Speaking of rah rah rah, are there cheerleaders? Like,
There
is
are.
that a whole?
Yes,
Is that
there
a
are
thing?
cheerleaders. There are cheerleaders. Yes.
And that's a thing.
There are high school girls in skirts dancing around and jumping around. Go team, go team.
I mean, like, is it a thing like football is a thing? Like, if you were a cheerleader,
you
is
can
that
tell
like a?
that it is in the social hierarchy. It is a thing. They don't have their own paraphernalia stores. Like, there's not like a cheerleader's paraphernalia store.
The Gustettes.
The Gustettes, no, yes. Their culture is a little, we'll say, modest at points, and where the fans do come out and say, like, you know, we'll blow you away as the Gusts and stuff like that. The cheerleaders do not do that chance. They're told not to. There apparently was some issues with that a few years. This complaints from parents several years ago. No, there certainly, yes, there are cheerleaders on the sidelines. Each team's probably got close to like 10 to a dozen or so. You think they're kind of swapping in and out, and they do a good job. Like, they're jumping and athletic as all hell. You know, you can definitely tell. You know, the girls are doing a good job. Yeah. And they're shown on the TVs and everything. You can watch your data pad or whatever, and you can kind of get different angles. There's actually, you can see there's a lot of little drones through the thing kind of running around things. They're very tiny, but you can see they're not too different from Alex drone.
So I guess my question was that if being a cheerleader is the gendered equivalent of being a football player, like it's that kind of status.
It seems like it has a higher status, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna get you necessarily like one of these like high-end jobs like in the company.
Sure.
But it certainly would put you in a position to be near someone that's gonna be in that, or to be a more, we'll say, socially higher in the social hierarchy later on. And then you actually see some of the people that are in the audience, like you're pretty sure, like the way they're kind of moving, like this is an ex-cheerleader here. And there was some guy who's like in a box, like there's a skybox next to yours, and there's like, you're pretty sure these guys were like former champions or something. Like they're actually like they're showing the straws being former champions, and like they're starting these careers, and like you're pretty sure that like the guy's wife is an ex-cheerleader and stuff like that. It's very it's kind of trippy. But yeah, the game goes on, and let me roll to see who wins. Oh, it's the Gus. The Gus to win. So so you got to interview the family of winners. Very cool.
Oh.
Yes, they blew them away.
Oh, sorry. Did my suit get delivered?
Oh yeah, your suit did get delivered. You were on the thing you were behind you're not supposed to sit on the couch with him and Myrtle, but like it's just kind of showing them together. But you're in the background in the suit behind him, and clearly because you're staying up, you're very tall and your physique is outlined in such a way by this suit that there is. Look, these people, they believe in God. But when people see you in this suit, they know there's a God. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. Like you're like, this is the divine coming through. Like this suit brings up the best. It brings up the best in you.
Amazing.
Yeah, we all have that.
I just want to make sure I got Willis what they wanted, which was a picture of me and the secretary.
It's not you directly next to him, but you're behind him, and you're definitely kind of like, we'll say, like looming over this gentleman in the background. Like you're
stealing the show.
Very good.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of like headlines next day. Are gonna be like, who are they? Like stuff like that.
Nice.
Like, fashion
this mystery person
behind the scenes. But yeah, why aren't they coaching football? But yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. It's pretty good stuff. So, but the game goes off, and you do kind of get like Zin. You do get a bring from your friends. It looks like they're willing to kind of like help you get out to one of the ranches and show you around. They want to see your reaction. They're actually very curious to watch you like see a cow. They last night you told me you want more than anything here to see a real cow, and they're like, we're gonna make you see a real
ride
cow.
At least one cow before I leave.
They said they cannot guarantee you can ride a cow, but they'll let you see one.
I'll try.
All right, folks. Look, we went over time a little bit here. I know it's late for some people here, but thank you very much. Apparently, I am still running. This is apparently the Expanse, despite it being a weird game. But it's very much this kind of. I'm trying to show like a weird kind of place in the Expanse universe that is canon. It is in one of the RPG books. It was signed off by the Corys. Ty Frank signed off on this, guys. Where they have this kind of, and I'm really enjoying exploring this culture that is like alien as fuck to a lot of the people in this universe. It's just like a few of us here have
it's alien to me.
It's weird. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Yeah,
very familiar in some senses.
Yes.
Alien to the people of the Expanse for sure.
Yes. I'm gonna go. What do you guys do? We ritualistically send our children from our city against children of other cities for dominance. And why
we make them tackle each other to the ground.
Make them
High
tackle each
school
other to the ground.
football is like that in some places, though.
Yes,
like it's
it
more
is.
important than football.
Yeah, it is.
Right,
There's a lot of identity stuck with it. Everyone, once again, hey, look, please, go look up and go check out our friend here, Jacob Mundell. You can go through there, check out his charity, helping people, North Korean refugees trying to get a better life. You can go ahead and find all our information through this link. And finally, last but not least, if you like the cast and you want to help us out, please support us through either Patreon or Ko-fi. Guys, we're going to be back in 2 more weeks. We got Jacob again one more time, at least. Hopefully we're having fun. You guys all have fun? It's okay?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah?
That was
All right.
awesome.
That was awesome. Okay. Cool. All right, folks. Well, we will catch you later. You all have a fine evening. Take it easy. Bye.